Get skinny, Roosty. Oh, gee. It's good mule and Mustang country.
Why you ride mules?
That's right. Wow, this is a little more rugged than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, they're all just holding on to a little bit of winter fuzz still.
She's got her unibrow, and she's also got her little beard going strong on her face still.
That's nice, Reata.
That's okay, we love you.
You look like a high school boy.
Yeah, you do. Got the old chin strap action. Today we're taking Rooster out for his first ride in the mountains.
Yep.
And we're in search of petrified ponderosas. Does it look like there should be any ponderosas out here? Not to me. We've been told they're out here, and we found a little flyer. When we go through little towns, I like to look at the little flyers, like tourist attractions and cool local stuff. And I found one that shows a map. Out this valley, about 2.5 miles, and then up a little draw, and then supposedly there's petrified ponderosa trees out there. So we're taking Rooster for a ride. We got Clyde, Reata. Rooster's gonna be ponied, and we're gonna see if we can find something cool today. So that's the plan. Get a cut.
Take 5.
Take 5. So that's the plan. Head up the draw and see what we can find.
I wanna float like a bird, slow and low. I wanna follow the river wherever it goes. I want the wheels of time to jump the track. I wanna leave all my troubles and not look back.
All right, Clyde. You gotta be the rock today for Rooster. Yeah, no silly business. I know that's asking a lot of you.
I feel like Reata's holding on to her winter coat even more than Clyde. Cedar's always the first to shed out of the mules. I feel like Reata's usually close to the last.
And Josie. Josie
Yeah,
holds on to her
Josie
little.
does
She has a
too.
little belly hawk.
That's true. Oh, that's right.
Little mohawk on
Yeah,
her belly
on
that
her
she
belly.
never loses.
All right, we're all tacked up. Now switching over to the little action camera for the ride. Alyssa's gonna ride Clyde, lead Rooster. I'm gonna ride Reata and be the producer. So it's gonna be a good ride. Here we go. Hey Rooster, I'm coming around, buddy. I'll try not to get too close behind him, at least at first. where we're going is up there, this big ridge line that runs up to the right. We're going kind of over that skyline, but we're going to go up this road and hook around to the right. How's it going back there? Alyssa just mentioned there's a lot of horse tracks up here, and it could be two things. Some ranchers could have pushed some cattle up onto their summer lease up through this country, or there is a herd of wild horses that live up here. But there's not a lot of horses and they have a lot of country up here, so odds of seeing them are pretty low, but there are a lot of horse tracks in the road. That'd be pretty cool. We're hoping to do a few of these little like destination road trip adventures like this, where we like find something cool on the map, load up the Mules and Rooster or whoever's coming, Mesa, Josie, and take off and go explore some cool country and just video the whole experience and check out some cool stuff, even that's like not close by home. So that's kind of our plan for this year. We'll be traveling a lot anyway, so hopefully we can just make videos as we go and see some cool stuff across the western US, because we live here and we travel here anyway.
Swinging, man.
Definitely. So just tell us what you did to prepare Rooster. What made you feel like he was ready to finally be hauled out and explore a little bit on public land? I'll try and get Reata to keep up.
Yeah, I know. Clyde is walking out today. Hiking, speed walking.
That's like...
Yeah, so Rooster, I mean, the main thing was to teach him how to truly lead and follow a feel and not drag on the lead rope, because I don't want my arm ripped off. But then we hauled him to the arena and ponied him around and got him used to, me on Clyde and stuff like that. And then we took him to Salmon, Idaho, to that clinic and got him used to some stuff and getting in and out of the trailer and things like that. I've taken him for lots of walks around our neighborhood off the property and down to the mailbox. So he's seen some cars and stuff like that go by and other horses running around and stuff. So he's handled all that really well. He's had moments where he's scared and stuff, and we just worked through it. But lately he's been really good about all that. So I just felt like he was totally ready to go, and we probably shouldn't run into any issues. He's pretty good about not pulling back when he's tied up. I've only tied him with those blocker tie rings, so he'll run a little tiny bit of rope through every once in a while, but he stops and thinks about it. So I don't feel like he should get away from me, hopefully. So so far so good. He's just sticking right with us and doing really well. That's good. Another thing is I've worked on, ropes around his legs and stuff, so if he were to pull loose, hopefully that rope wouldn't really stress him out and cause him to just take off. And I think he'd probably stick around, but maybe that's wishful thinking. Let's not find out.
Yeah, I think he'd stick around.
I think so too.
How long have we had Rooster now?
Oh, it's the end of May. We got him the very beginning of March. So
all March, all April, and half of May.
Yeah.
So 2.5 months is all.
2.5 months, yeah.
We're thinking we'll take Rooster, Clyde, and Reata at least to a couple clinics we have coming up. We're going to a packing clinic and then a Bonner's Ferry Ty Evans clinic. And there's a foundations class there, which is like groundwork. And Alyssa's planning on working with Rooster in that foundations class. So that'll kind of be a good step in the right direction. And then there is a colt starting clinic down at Ty Evans ranch actually, and we're hoping to take Rooster to that also. So big things coming for old Roosty.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe my first like real ride will be at the cold start. We'll see. It's gonna be hard to put rides on him when I'm like out on the road.
One time we were driving through this country on the highway in the winter time, and you could see way up on that hill up there, there's a big old spot of blood up there in the snow. And so we pulled over off the highway and we had our binoculars, so we glassed it, and it was a wolf kill. It was a dead elk that had been killed by wolves, and it was just a big old red circle up there in the white snow. Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
There's definitely wolves in this country. We don't see them very often. We've actually only seen wolves out in the wild once so far, but they're around. We see their tracks quite a bit. They're just pretty elusive. It's pretty cool to live in country where there's mule deer, whitetail, antelope, elk, moose, wolves, mountain lions. It's a pretty special opportunity to get out and ride in this kind of country. We both grew up around it, and so it doesn't feel that special, but if you zoom out a little bit, it really is pretty cool to get to live in the western US and get out and ride and explore and look for wildlife, wild horses, all kinds of cool stuff out here. There's a wild horse right there.
Yeah. Got a shape. We've been standing in the pen for years.
Look at him.
I know.
He's like, ugh. We're gonna see how Rooster does with this. Here's a little test. We're gonna come running up behind him. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Run. Coming to you, Rooster. We're coming to you. You all right, buddy? Here we come.
Good job.
Nice job, Rooster. Passed with flying colors, like always. I just spotted my favorite flower. I'm gonna see if I can ride Reata up there. Check it out. Here we go. I think it's technically a flower. It's called Indian paintbrush. Oh. Oh. Man, those are pretty ones. That's cool. Shining in the sun. I don't know why, ever since I was little, Indian paintbrush has been one of my favorite kind of flowers. I think probably because when I was little, we grew up going on vacation in eastern Oregon, and they didn't grow at home in western Oregon, so when we were seeing Indian paintbrush, it meant we were in cool country. So that's fun. I haven't seen many Indian paintbrushes yet this year. Spring has sprung finally. Oh yeah! And I don't know if you can hear, but there's also meadowlarks singing, which is one of my favorite birds, actually. All kinds of favorites. Favorite animals, favorite flowers, favorite birds. Favorite view. See how Rooster does with these culverts. There's brand new culverts up here. Shiny.
Is that a scary culvert, Clyde? Yeah. It'd be scary if a badger popped out. Reata in the back. I bet Rooster wishes he was being led by Reata. Clyde's power walking. He's ready to go.
I think this might be our right turn coming up here. I see something up ahead that's one of the scariest objects in the equine world.
Big rock?
a big rock.
A big rock. Sometimes those big rocks jump at you, try to eat you.
Predatory rocks.
Yep. Every once in a while.
Think I can go through it one-handed?
If you follow us.
Yeah, that's true.
She's gotten better.
Yeah, she really has gotten better. All right, if I get past this rock riding one-handed, you have to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Those are the rules.
And if he falls off, you really have to like
Alyssa says if I fall off, you really have to like the channel and subscribe. Oh, here we go. She spotted it. Oh. Wait for it.
Oh,
You have to like and subscribe. See how these two do. Probably better than that, hopefully. Oh. And then I need to go past it again with two hands using what we like to call the right way. Oh, Clyde. Clyde did it on hard mode.
Still spooked him though. Nice, Rooster did the best.
Nice job, Rooster. Nice. Good job.
Okay. Nice job, everyone. Alright, we're good. We're over the rock monsters now. That was terrifying for a second.
That was terrifying for a second. It's funny, I wonder if I hadn't made a big deal out of it. I think she still would have noticed it, but sometimes if you don't make a big deal out of something, you just ride past it like it's nothing, they'll be like, oh, I guess it's okay, but...
You're like, wait, everyone stop.
Everyone stop and look at that thing for a second.
They're like, what's wrong with it?
They're like, wait, is it scary? Did you say you saw some truckers?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Actually gets really pretty in here once the road ends. I like these rocks, and it gets kind of tight. Oh, some truckers just took off in front of them. How'd they do? Did good. Speaking of favorite birds, a bunch of truckers just took off. And they're one of my favorite game birds for sure, if not my very favorite. Grouse are cool too, but chuckers, if you don't know what they are, look them up. They're not native to North America, but they sure do well in these like dry, rocky type of areas, and they're really pretty. Ooh, a little ditch to cross. Yeah. Nice job, Reata. One idea we've been bouncing around is potentially doing some like survival type videos where we like just take our tent and stove and a mule or two and just head off into high country and like do some fishing, and or maybe even not take a tent and like build a little shelter and highline the mules and stay in the backcountry for a little bit and do some videos like that. I don't know. Hopefully we can make it in a way that's not boring. It would be fun for us to make. I just don't know if it would be fun for people to watch. But that's an idea we've been bouncing around. So let us know in the comments if that's something that you would enjoy watching or if that's not really up your alley. I know a lot of people are just here for Rooster, the famous Mustang. But we enjoy riding the mules in the mountains too, and just getting in the backcountry and enjoying fresh air, mountain views. So that's something we're going to try and make a priority and do more of. And Rooster's obviously going to come with us, especially as solid as he's becoming, and he's getting bigger, so he'll be packing camp for us in no time, or Alyssa will be riding them and Clyde will be packing camp. So he'll be a big part of it, but we want to spend as much time in the mountains as we can, and it's just even more fun when you can bring these guys with us. One thing that made us think of it is Vaughn from the channel Born 100 Years Too Late does those type of videos, and we really enjoy watching those. I don't know, it's like, especially at times where our life is busy and we can't get out in the mountains ourselves, it's kind of nice to flip on one of those in the evening and watch someone else camp, which is really weird, but they are enjoyable, especially when he does the same style that we enjoy with the dogs and mules and just enjoying being in God's creation. It's like, that's right up our alley, and we like watching them, so we're hoping other people would as well. And see a sign up there in the distance. I'm sure that's saying we're in the right spot. Are we in the right spot?
Yeah. It's crazy. It says 50 million years ago, this area was much different. The climate here was cool and wet, much like the Coast Range. Giant sequoia forests covered rugged, hilly highlands. Ferns blanketed the forest floor. The Salmon River would flow south from here in the Snake River Plain. To the Snake River Plain. But volcanoes ended up being the cause of why it's so different, apparently.
That's crazy.
It's crazy to think about.
I might have said
Ponderosas?
Ponderosas. I didn't know they were sequoias. That's even weirder.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Where are they?
They'll be up this trail, yeah.
Let's go see them.
Let's check them out.
I'm curious how tall they are.
Me too.
They're just stumps, but they're like good sized stumps.
Yeah. Oh, there's some lupins. Jet propulsion. That's offensive. Looks like we're going the right way.
Rooster's loving this.
Yeah, he is. So nice to get him out of his pen and see some different country. Got a spooky rock? Oh, gee.
Rooster's gotta taste it.
Get skinny, Roosty. Oh, gee. This is cool in here.
There you go.
It's good mule and Mustang country. As long as your Mustang's paying attention to where he's going.
can see him.
You see one? Oh, cool.
That's why you ride mules.
That's right.
Rock is slick.
Yeah, and crumbly.
Yeah, it's not like just regular slick rock. It's like,
No, not at all.
no, it's not slick at all.
That's one way to go. Wow, this is a little more rugged than I thought it was going to be. Do a little rock crawling on your first time out, Rooster?
Oh, Rooster, this is your life now.
There's one up there. Just a stump. Don't follow him, Reata. Good job. Yeah, I wonder if that's the only one. I have the flyer in my pocket. I might look at it. Melissa just said there's more that we can get closer to. Oh, cool. Wow, that's crazy. If I was just out here walking and I hadn't heard of this place, I would have honestly just thought these were rocks. Just cool rocks sticking up. But nope. Petrified sequoias.
You know they are, you can kind of see like sparks, but...
Wow. That's cool. Oh yeah, it looks like one's right by the trail up here, huh? It's kind of a shame that people vandalize this type of thing, so they have to have them fenced, but I definitely understand why. What do you think?
Those are cool.
Super cool.
Yeah. A little bit of a rough trail getting up here.
Yeah, it was.
A little rock hopping. I noticed none of the horse tracks come up here.
Yeah. I bet they were wild horses. Should I walk up there?
Yeah, I bet you can leave right up there.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna grab the good camera and go try and get a close up. Since we have the 3 equines, Alyssa can't hold Reata like we used to do, so I'm gonna try and lead Reata up there and see if she'll let me get some footage. Yeah, I totally would have thought this was just a rock. That's so crazy. That's so cool. All right, let's see here. My off-trail partner.
Turned around. Tight looking.
Hey, less eating, more focusing. Nice job, Reata. Did you get a snack? Well, that was awesome. Reata did good climbing up there with me. Rooster and Clyde stayed down here in the gorge. So now we're going to see if we can get out of here safely. There were quite a few little ledges, which aren't so bad to go up, but going down can get a little sketchy. So see if we can get out of here safely and call it an awesome day. Dawns. We're getting a little bit. Whoa. That is sketchy. Don't jump, please. Wow, that was impressive. That was kind of sketchy. I was done recording and Alyssa's like, maybe you should record going back down. Some of those little bluffs will be a little bit sketchy. It might be kind of fun to have on video, and they were definitely worse going down than going up.
A couple of those going up, I was like, this might not be fun.
Rooster did great. He has room for improvement on attentiveness and thoughtfulness in foot placement. Focused, yeah. Focused on putting this grass in my mouth. Well, that was awesome. We're in the clear now. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying these, and we'll see you on the next one.